What up, what up? Sign of the times. What is up, everyone? Drop me a thumbs up if you can hear me all right. Yeah, same here, same here. What up, what up? How you doing? How you doing, Colin? What up, Chad? What up, Bigfoot? Nah, just a smoothie, just a smoothie. I'm in Florida right now, actually, on a little vacation. So this is some excellent news on my vacation. Hey, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, guys, this is sick. And I actually have a computer this time for like the first time ever. So hopefully we can get a little dual screen action. And just celebrate the good news. It's about time. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, guys, what a crazy 24 hours with the Bitcoin ETFs. We'll jump into that in a minute. Let me just set up my computer real quick and get everything working here. Obviously, I don't have the normal setup like I wish I did, but that's all right. We'll get this thing going. Guys, also, we already have 184 people here. Make sure you like this stream. Let's see if we can break a record for these ETFs finally going live. What a crazy day. Yeah, what up, what up? Yep, the SEC did approve them, and this time it looks like it's actually real, so no more fake out, no more fake out. It looks like we got the real thing here. I hope my phone doesn't die here. That would be so tough. SEC website down. Probably because people are blowing up the website right now, you know? Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, guys, this is something that was 10 years in the making. No, Tracy, no, I just got off the golf course. That's probably why I'm not looking my best, but hopefully I don't look hammered. That's funny. Oh, I'm just getting my computer up right now, guys. We'll be good to go in a minute. Sorry for the delays, not my normal setup, but how could we not go live? The ETFs just went live. Mickle's got to go live, of course, right? We're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, what up? SEC got hacked. No, hopefully not a second time, guys. This time it's the real deal. The first time, obviously, that was a crazy scenario. I think I'm almost good here. I think I'm almost good. Just about to get out of bed. All right, guys, sorry for the quality right now. We're just getting set up and we'll be good. I need to get a second screen going here so I can actually see the news, because I have a feeling Twitter is about to be absolutely electric. Let's see if we got any. Finally caught a live stream. Well, this one's been a mess so far, but I think we're good now. I got the second phone. We got this phone charging. I think we're finally situated. All right, is XRP ripping? That's why I need to get my phone out. Guys, that's because there's no doubt in my mind XRP is going to have the next ETF. Like, a lot of people are pretending like that's not the case. It is so obvious, in my opinion, that XRP, maybe Ethereum will have it first, all right? I'll give them that. Maybe Ethereum will get it before XRP, but ETH and XRP are next in line. And the Valkyrie CEO even said that, right? He's literally creating the ETFs, and he's like, okay, well, next I think it's going to be XRP and ETH. So it's just so obvious to me that that's the reason why they are poised to benefit big time from exactly what we're seeing here. This is just all sorts of an issue right now getting this to work, but we'll get there. What up? Oh, from Orlando. What's up? I'm actually in Lauderdale right now, visiting the fam. You know, get out of the cold northeast weather real quick. Like, just if my phone could just charge and sit here, that's really all I require from it. I drained my entire phone battery on the golf course. Now I'm trying to go live with no battery outside. Just an absolute disaster, but less of a disaster than the SEC. I think we can all agree to that. All right, what's Bitcoin doing right now? Bitcoin, underwhelming. What's XRP doing? XRP price. XRP, oh, 60 cents. There we go. Isn't that funny? ETH and XRP are pumping more on the Bitcoin news than Bitcoin, which is, in the world of crypto, it almost makes sense, you know? Like, anything that doesn't make sense seems to happen. From Birmingham, England, that is sick. What is up? What is up, Carlo? That is dope. I love when I get people around the world in these streams. Also, guys, we have 317 in the stream. Make sure to like it so we really get those likes up. Let's make sure to get those likes up. Guys, this is an insane day. I mean, this is the early signs of crypto just going mainstream, right? This is what we needed to see in a huge way. The SEC can never walk this back, and now we're going to have all these issuers filing for their next ETF, right? The next one's going to be Ethereum and then XRP, and that's what the issuers are telling you, right? That's not me making it up. That's what the issuers are directly saying. So things have never looked better. Let me check Twitter real quick, see if we got anything interesting there. Smash those like, yes sir, Silver Dave, and I love how you're always dropping that in the chat, so thank you. It is much appreciated, and I always notice you dropping that comment. Everyone's coming out too now. All the senators and congressmen are coming out, all congratulating. Not really congratulating, right, the cryptocurrency industry. They're all saying, how did the SEC possibly take this long, which is kind of funny. You know, we finally get this ETF, the SEC finally approves it, and they're still getting roasted. Not that they don't deserve to, right? They totally deserve to, but it is kind of funny. They finally give the people what they want, and everyone's like, all right, about time. We're still mad at you. I don't really understand why people think it's already priced in. Like, there's no way it's already priced in, right? There's so much that still needs to happen here. There's so much good news. Stefan, I'm glad you like this shirt. I had to break it out for Florida, right? I've been stuck inside in the freezing cold for the last couple of months, so finally get to this warm weather. Let's see what XRP is doing. Also, guys, if you see any price updates, make sure to drop them in the chat. Any news updates, make sure to drop them in the chat. Unfortunately, I do not have my full setup here. It's a tough setup right now. It's really makeshift, but we got to make it work for the ETF, right? Hopefully we're a little bit more put together tomorrow when we run this back. Didn't everyone wait for this? Yeah, everyone was waiting for this. This is about to cause billions of dollars to flow into this market. It's absolutely insane that after all this time, we finally got there. What up, Dylan? What up, Silver Dave? What up, Philip? XRP at 38 cents, just a number. I know you're capping, man. I'm looking at it at 60 right now. It's wild to me that XRP is pumping, right? And Ethereum's pumping so hard and Bitcoin's not, which is weird, right? It's the total opposite of what you would expect. But that's what I always try to tell people when people talk about the 4-year market cycles and stuff like that, right? It's like, it makes sense until it doesn't. Then out of nowhere, it stops following the 4-year cycle because the markets just do whatever they want and they never make sense. So Gary Gosler. Oh, Tom, that is great. I wish I knew about that one earlier. That Gary Gosler, that is absolutely phenomenal. BB, what up? Kyle, what's up? All-time high by Monday? Maybe not that fast, but I think we're going to be moving pretty quickly, right? I think, right, things are looking better than they ever have, and it's going to be a very, very bullish 2024. Martin O'Connor, why on earth didn't Gary just... That is a good question. You guys bring up some of the best questions in here. Why didn't Gary just run with it? He should have, right? Like, why not just pretend like the tweet last night was on purpose? Avoid the you-know-what show if you were just going to approve it today. Obviously, there's some logistics why that wouldn't really work, right? But he should have just approved it last night. They probably weren't ready, but it is funny. XRP pump, I'm glad you like the videos. I love making the videos. They're so much fun. And it's just so nice to be, like, for people to appreciate them so much, right? It makes making them so much better. BC Algo, what up, what up? Yeah, guys, everything's pumping on this news because the entire industry just got green-lighted, right? Financial institutions, right, are now going to be rushing to offer their customers these products. It's insane that it took this long, but it's also insane that we're all here for this. Like, this is a game-changing moment in this industry. Do they have to announce it on the official? It's already announced on all the sites. It is there's no false start this time, right? There's no, oh, is this really happening? Is this really happening, guys? This thing is here now, right? Oh, I wish I knew how to. The Baron, however you pronounce your name, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It's absolutely awesome that you guys support these videos so much. I love making them. So seriously, it means the world to me. And hopefully one day, and I always say this, but I'll be able to do these full time, right? We'll be able to really get these live streams going. Full production quality, right? I won't have an iPhone in one hand, a laptop connected to that, connected to an extension cord, out on a porch with another iPhone trying to get news, right? It will be a little more seamless in the future, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm also getting bit by mosquitoes like crazy. Like, what's up with that? What is up with that? I'm just trying to do a live stream outdoors, and I'm getting absolutely attacked by everything that could be attacking me. Okay. You bring your GF? Yes, my girlfriend is here. She is actually working right now, so I ran downstairs and started up a live stream. I'm like, all right, everyone needs to live stream right now with the ETFs live. So she's working. I got the live stream going. You know how it is. Golf went well, too. I was playing out of my mind today. I had to finish a little early, but I finished on a bird, so that was sick. All right. Fingers crossed. I think we're good. Guys, we have almost 400 people in here already and literally just started this thing. Make sure to hit the like button if you are here. Like, we have to break a record. We need to break a record for this stream. Mosquitoes need caffeine too. STM search. You guys' comments are hilarious. You guys have to definitely be like the best community in terms of just sense of humor out there. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Justin Number. Man, I love doing these live streams. I'm so happy I did them. I was like so slow to get into the live stream game, but they're so much fun. Like, I can't believe I took so long to get into this, but these are awesome. I have so much fun on these live streams. Also, guys, not too many questions in chat right now, but if you have any questions, make sure to drop them. We can get into any topic possible. Obviously, the ETFs are going to be a hot topic right now because they just got approved for the first time ever. But whatever you guys want. You're only as good as your last hole. Well, Colin, I'm looking pretty good right now. My score is looking good if I'm only as good as my last hole. It took me a little bit to get warmed up. I was in the cold weather for a bit, right? We hadn't been playing, but it came together pretty quickly. From Houston, what up, what up? From Denmark. I love when you guys say where you're from and where you're saying what's up from, because like it's just so cool to see people all around the world in these things. Can you explain the Ripple stock buyback, please? I don't really know what you mean by Ripple stock buyback. You're gonna have to give a little more detail. Ripple can buy back its own stock, right? Any corporation can. Ripple just uses its money to buy its own stock off the secondary market, so Ripple's essentially investing in Ripple, the company. They're just saying they think they're going to do better. So I'm not sure if that answers your question, but that's the best I can make of it from the way it was asked right there. New Jersey, Holland, what is up? You guys are all over the place. This is sick. Toronto. The alts are pumping and Bitcoin is finally going up. God, I need coin market cap on this thing. All right, we'll get to coin market cap on my other phone. What a you-know-what. Of course I'm on vacation and this thing gets approved. For those of you guys who are OG members of the channel, you would know that last time I was on vacation in Cape Cod was actually when Ripple beat the SEC in court. So, like, I'm always on vacation when these things happen, and then I'm just, like, running around trying to get a makeshift stream going, trying to get a video. I just need to go on vacation more, guys, and XRP will be at like $200 if I just keep on going on vacation. Every vacation, big news. Exactly. Always when you're on vacation. I don't even go on vacation a lot either. I go on vacation like twice a year, and I go on vacation and it's just suddenly everything pumps. Yeah, wow, this market is looking good right now. It's wild too, because if you look at the formations XRP is putting in right now in comparison to what it has done in the past, I mean, guys, it looks like it's ready to do a 2018 style pump. Martin O'Connor, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the lives. I have so much fun doing these lives. They're absolutely fantastic. I love the videos too, for sure, right? But it's just so much better when I can actually talk with you guys. Get some back and forth going, answer your questions, because sometimes I don't even know what to make videos on, and you guys ask questions. I'm just like, oh, that's what they want to know about. Thank you, Brady. Go. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. You guys are all the best. That's why these live streams are so great, because you guys are champions and you blow these things up and you make them so much fun. Oh, 417, guys, we got to break the record. We got to hit 500 people in here. And if I hit 500 people in here with the janky stream I got going on here, I wish I could show you the background. Then these things, that's a sign. That's a sign. XRP, almost 61 cents. Wow. I didn't really expect the alts to be pumping harder than Bitcoin, to be honest. That's surprising to me. That's surprising to me. If I was to, I don't even really have a good guess on why that would be happening. Also, guys, make sure if you do see any insignificant news on X or anywhere, you drop it in the chat. Any price updates, drop them in the chat. Whatever you are seeing, drop them in the chat, because right now I am without any of my screens. I'm without any of my devices. Like, I'm relying on you guys here. No, XRP doesn't need a certain price to be ETF'd. It can be ETF'd at any price. And in fact, there's already XRP ETFs in other countries. We just don't have an XRP ETF in the United States yet. So there could be an XRP, there already is an XRP ETF. It's just not in the United States, and the United States is what matters in terms of the financial system, right? That's where all the money is. We'll get one in the United States, trust me. Yeah, Ireland is turning up. I'm Irish too, so I'm Irish, so thank God Ireland's turning up. Stellar going nuts. Is it? Is it? I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. When do you think XRP ETF in the United States? Soon, actually. Tom Woods, the Valkyrie CEO, and he's one of the ones who just created a Bitcoin ETF, said that XRP is likely one of the next ETFs that's going to be launched. So the ETF issuers that made the Bitcoin ETF are literally telling you that they think XRP is going to be one of the next ETFs made. So to me, that's pretty obvious, right? If the people who make the ETFs are saying they think XRP is going to be one of the next ETFs, XRP is probably going to be one of the next ETFs, right? Like, if I was creating ETFs and I was telling you, hey, we think XRP and Avalanche will be the next ETFs. Well, then if I'm making them, you're probably going to assume that those will probably be some of the next ETFs, right? So I don't think it's too far away. We might need to see the Ripple SEC case end. But guys, that's ending pretty soon. So, is it going to happen in the next couple weeks? No. Is it going to happen this year? Maybe. Is it going to happen within the next 3 years? I think almost certainly. And I think the end of 3 years, I think that's too long. I think it happens before that. SEC wrote that it'll only accept non-securities. Yeah, and they created XRP as a non-security. That's the funny thing too, right? Like, XRP didn't have clarity. The SEC created that clarity by suing Ripple. So it's almost like the SEC has created this problem for themselves, which just makes it so much better. So much better. Let's see what else we got. HBAR up 10%. Wow. Isn't it wild that the altcoins are really ripping off this news? It's just an indication that this market's not going away. That's what it is. Guys, we're so close to 500 too. Also, if you're one of the 478 in here who hasn't liked yet, make sure to drop that like, guys. 500 would break the record, and that would be absolutely electric on ETF day. Miami, Florida. What up, Julian? What up? XRP up again. Yes, alts. Guys, this could definitely trigger alt season. That's what I've been saying too. A lot of people were really questioning, why am I so excited about the Bitcoin ETF if it doesn't have anything to do with XRP? What I think was not obvious to everyone, but obvious to people who have been tracking this, is that whenever Bitcoin gets liquidity, the rest of the market gets liquidity, and usually more, right? So it looks like the liquidity's coming in fast, and the institutions are realizing, right, all these other coins are here to stay, just like Bitcoin. I never thought it was a scenario where only the Bitcoin ETF was only going to help Bitcoin. You need to be on permanent vacation? I know, I wish. That would be sick, right? I need to be on permanent vacation. XRP would be at $2,000 if I was on a permanent vacation. And I would just constantly not be able to talk about it because I would lose Wi-Fi, my phone would be dying, it'd be a you-know-what show. What up? What up, Mr. Eason? Yeah, no, you're right. You've been nailing those altcoins, doctor, man. You have been killing it. So congratulations to you, and I'm so glad you're profiting there. You were, just so you guys know, Dr. Eason was one of the first guys who was one of my subscribers, and he's been absolutely killing it on some of his smaller altcoins. Massive shout out to you. Guys, 504, that's the record. Let's go. On ETF day, we are smashing the record for the live stream. Smashing it. Or am I in Puerto Rico? I wish. I'm in Florida. I guess it's warm, right? Not Puerto Rico, though. If I went to Puerto Rico, XRP would be at $1,000. The better the vacation, the higher XRP goes. But I'm just in Florida, so it's not that high. No offense to anyone in Florida. Florida Pump 2024. Oh, Flama. Oh, you guys are the best. Broke the record. Yes, we did. Smashed it. That is so sick. Broke the record. XRP's pumping. Bitcoin ETFs. Wow, we're almost at 61 cents too on XRP. Let me know if there's any other smaller coins you guys track that are pumping. Make sure to drop those in the chat as well. Polkadot seems like it's up pretty big. That's an interesting one. Let's see what Bitcoin's up to. Bitcoin's about to where it was last night, funny enough. XLM is up. That's what I'm seeing a lot. Definitely a lot of talk about XLM in the chat right now. Gala up 11. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So guys, no, thank you for coming, man. I love doing these streams. I love putting in this work. So thank you for coming, and I'm just happy I can provide you this content. VeChain up 10%. Do I have Ripple stock? I do have Ripple stock. Not a lot, but I do have Ripple stock. How could I not, right? I talk about this company 24/7. I'm borderline obsessed with it. I gotta have some. Gotta have some. Congratulations. No, congratulations to you, Jeremy Johnson. Congratulations to everyone who beat the institutions here, right? I think you deserve a massive shout out for doing that, because most of the people, right, have been fudded out. They didn't see this, or they need the confirmation bias from the institutions that they're allowed to come here, right? We are the people who figured it out first. We are the people who were here early. So yeah, I think that's why we're poised to benefit the most. Any dogs called Ripple? No dogs called Ripple here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll find one. That's DAI's dog. He said he would get a dog named Ripple. If you guys are an OG DAI watcher, you'd know that was one of the bets with one of his kids. How much did gold go up after its ETF? I posted some really interesting charts of that on my channel. Guys, gold went absolutely parabolic. It was like 500 to 600%. And what we know is Bitcoin's way more volatile than gold. So I think Bitcoin has a chance to blow gold out of the water and how hard it pumps. Any prediction on XRP's price after this news? Well, XRP really just needs to break out, right? XRP needs to get some momentum behind it and really get moving. Once it gets moving and once it breaks out, I think we can easily see $10 to $15. But what we know about XRP, it pumps randomly, it tends to move late, but it tends to move really fast and really exponential. Once it gets moving, I really do think $15 to $20 could easily happen. When is that going to happen exactly in the cycle? I'm not exactly sure. I would assume we're probably pretty close. Yeah, guys, a lot of people like overthink it, right? Like XRP got to $4 to $5 in 2018. Think of how much has happened since 2018, right? This market is exponentially more built out. So if it could hit $5 in 2018, I don't see why it couldn't hit 25 in 2024, 2025, right? XRP will never hit $1 again. I would very much take the opposite bet of that. I think XRP one day will be 10x to 100x past $1. So it's the early days, right? You know, the whole reason we're all here is to make money. If XRP was already $10, right, no one would want to be here because there'd be no money to be made. The whole point is there's still money to be made. What up, Michael, man? What is up? Thank you. I'm glad you like this shirt, man. Gotta wear this shirt for the news, right? A little bit of a party right now. Yeah, no, guys, that's the thing, right? Like, we're all here to make money. So, you know, I think a lot of us over the long term are going to be happy we had so much time to build out our positions rather than XRP just mooning overnight. I've been in assets before, right, that have mooned overnight, and it honestly is annoying, because what happens is you just don't have enough of the asset. You never have time to build out your position, and then suddenly it's like, oh, well, that's sick. I made a lot of money, but I never had time to really buy in. Anyone saying that they didn't get a chance to buy XRP, you got to question what they were doing, right? I think we all agree we've had plenty of time to buy XRP. Quantum computers. I don't want to get into quantum computers. It's just a talk that is fun to have, but no one really knows the answer. 3 to 4 digits. One day. I think we'll get there. I think we'll see it. Bring back the OG intro. I will. It's at some point. I will. Maybe when XRP breaks like $2 or $1 again, I'll bring it back. I'm glad you've remembered that. That means you're an OG watcher. If you remember those original intros I was doing, then you are an OG. Those were a long time ago now. So shout out to you. Who said that? Let me see. The chat's going so fast right now. It's like hard to even scroll up. Oh, Jacob. Jacob, you're an OG, man. Thank you. Golden showers every night. XRP moon. What? Oh, I hope you mean a golden shower and not like a golden shower, because oh, you missed the intro. We'll bring it back. As soon as I'm back in the studio, we'll bring back the old intro. I didn't know you guys liked it so much. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have a drink tonight. How could I not have a drink tonight? I think I have to. I think I literally have to, right? This is some of the biggest crypto news we've seen in a while. Yeah, 519 in the chat right now, guys. You are absolutely killing it. Make sure to... Oh, jail, you're killing me. Good for you, man. Good for you. Guys, make sure to drop a like, man. This stream is blowing it out of the water. I'm glad you like the beard. I just trimmed it up a little bit myself, too. I think it's looking pretty clean. Thank you. 589. Bitcoin going ham. Let me check Bitcoin real quick. Yep, Bitcoin's doing pretty good. I expected more on Bitcoin and less on the altcoins, to be honest with you. I expected Bitcoin to really rip and most of the altcoins to actually maybe go down a little bit, but we're actually seeing the opposite, which is fascinating. Stay on vacation longer. We'll get there. Yeah, I know. I guess I need to, right? Well, hopefully every single time I go live on vacation, we get a new good piece of news. Oh, that's great, Digital Revolution. That is, why did God create beer? To keep Irish from conquering the world. Cheers. That is fantastic right there. That is absolutely fantastic. We need 589 in the chat. Yeah, let's drop some 589s in the chat. That's a great call right there, Julian. Let's get some 589s in the chat. Let's see. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's kind of hanging out still. Nothing too crazy on Bitcoin at the moment. The crazy thing is really the altcoins ripping right now. That's not a... Oh, there we go. Love that. Love the 589s in the chat. That's going to be my first XRP tattoo. It will be a 589. And some people act like that's crazy. Like, I gotta get it. Like, XRP has been too much of my life at this point to be worried about putting it on my body. Will I be at XRP Vegas? I am doing everything I can to get to XRP Vegas. I want to be a speaker, though. I want to go to XRP Vegas. I want to be a speaker. What does that mean? The alts are pumping and not Bitcoin? I mean, that's what's happening. What does that mean? I'm not necessarily sure exactly why that's happening. This market's weird, right? This market does crazy things. Who knows? Do you think we're going into altcoin season? I think we're going into a massive institutional run on the entire cryptocurrency sector, right? I think we're going to stop going into these boom and bust cycles, and it's going to be a lot more consistent growth over a long period of time, which is really good for this industry. It's what we need. So I think it's going to be less boom and bust, less Bitcoin season, altcoin season, and more just the good projects do good. I would love to be a speaker. I think that'd be sick. Nope, I'm trying to go to XRP Vegas. I want to be a speaker there, so I'm doing my best to get there. No problem. I was trying to think of what to make the thumbnail, and I just make it something random. I don't have time to edit something good, right? That's the unfortunate thing about going live. Normally, I'm just going live in the spur of the moment. I don't have time to make a good thumbnail. AIDK, man, thank you so much for coming. I make these videos because you guys are so incredible, right? Like, you guys are so awesome. You're so fun to do these live streams for. Like, that's why I do them, right? So give yourself a pat on the back. Me, I'm just bringing the information to you guys, but you guys are the one that really make these streams so special. So thank you to all of you. Any trading in Canada? Don't know what that means necessarily, but wow, look at this market. This is insane. Let's check Twitter real quick, see if we got any interesting news on X. Is Nano X still no good? I think Nano X is fine. You just gotta be careful with Ledger. They keep on doing weird things. Like, Ledger should be better than how they're acting. It's funny, all the congressmen now want to investigate the SEC for this Bitcoin debacle, right? So now they're all coming at Gary Gensler's throat, which who knows if anything comes out of it, right? Like, so far, they've just been all talk. But Matt A., thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. I love making the content, so just thank you so much for watching. Pickleball tennis in the background. That's crazy that you guys can hear that. It's actually like a massive... my grandpa lives at a massive tennis resort, so everyone's playing tennis in the background. I'm just on the porch talking about XRP like a crazy person. Luke, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Press the like button. Yes, guys, smash the like button. This is the biggest live stream we've ever had, so guys, thank you so much for blowing this up. What do I do for work? I do surgical robotics. I do engineering. And I make a lot of XRP videos. And I just make the XRP videos, right? Or I started making them just because I was like, wow, there's this game-changing investment and no one's talking about it, right? To me, it seems so obvious. I really couldn't believe that it wasn't getting the mainstream attention that Bitcoin was. I was like, wow, cryptocurrency that actually does something. Why is no one talking about this? Thank you, Digital Blitz. Where's the Mickle pillow? I don't know if there will be a Mickle pillow. That might be a little much. Oh. IOTA on fire. Interesting. What's IOTA up on the 24? What's IOTA up on the 24 hour? Drop that. How's the weather? Pretty good. Hopefully it holds out. Hopefully it holds out. We might get some rain, but not really worried about it. Yeah. I need XRP to moon a little bit before I get the tat, right? I can't get a tat with XRP at 61 cents, right? It's got to go a little higher, but I will get one because I know it's going up. Let's see what else we got. Anything interesting on Twitter? I see Kathy Wood is like, oh, we got Brad Garlinghouse statement. Yeah, so I think Brad Garlinghouse sums it up really well. He said, today's news further legitimizes crypto as an asset class. I expect this will be yet another catalyst for institutional investment adoption, ideally leading the industry to focus outside primarily of speculation to broader real-world use cases underpinning legitimization. So guys, it's the same narrative I've been putting on my channel for a while, right? This is going to cause institutional money to flow in, and this legitimizes the industry. Like, it's very simple, but what that means for the industry is, I think, is being understated right now. It is massively bullish for the industry. CMDR, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. I can't read it out loud, but that's hilarious. I like that Ripple's buying back stock, right? If Ripple's buying back stock, they're bullish on Ripple. I like when Ripple's bullish on Ripple. God, I hope my phone doesn't die. That would just be absolutely criminal. I got a janky charger, janky laptop here. Just gotta do better than this. Gotta do better than this. Of course, I killed my entire battery golfing. I get home and the ETF is live, and I was like, all right, well, now I have no battery on my phone because I spent it all golfing. Let's see. I really don't even... really don't even need to be plugging into my laptop right now. I can just run. I might have the cord on me. All right, let's hope I can fix this, because right now we're getting back into issues here. All right, let me see if I can fix this real quick. Okay, we back. All right, we're good now. We're good. Phone's charging. We're back. All right, what do we got? BTC, everything good news. What I want to hear more about is PolySign. That's what I want to know some more information on. So what I know right now with PolySign is the hole got filled, but that was very interesting. Phone's charging. No more limitations. All right, we're back. Make sure to smash the like button, guys. Also, you guys have absolutely killed it. New record for the stream. These streams are so much fun. Minimum amount of XRP one should hold for a 30-year-old. Humor us. I really appreciate you saying not financial advice for me. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Me personally, right, I would think of my XRP investment as a failure if XRP didn't at least get to $25, $30 in the future. So if you have $20 to $30 of XRP, right, and you have that at 10,000 XRP, then that's what? Do the math. $230,000. So I think XRP probably can go higher than that. $50, 500,000. So what do you need? $100 for 10,000 XRP at $1 million. I think 10,000 XRP, if you can get to that number, puts you in a very good spot. It's going to be different for everyone, right? Like, it all depends on your bullish thesis. It all depends on what you think XRP can get to. But I think 10,000 XRP is a very, very good number. Obviously, that is a lot of XRP. I think if you're in the thousands, right? I think if you get into the thousands, anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000, you're probably looking decent. But guys, don't kill yourself over it, right? Like, if you don't have that money to put into it, then don't put it in it, right? Here's the thing, like, for me, my first big investment was Tesla, right? And I made a lot of money investing in Tesla. I didn't have a lot of money to put into Tesla at the time, right? Relatively compared to how much money I have now. It was just when I was early in my investing journey. So I didn't have as much money to put into Tesla, and I still made a ton of money. Was it generational wealth? Was it game changing? No, but it didn't have to be, right? Because it still helped me build all kinds of new investments going into the future. So invest what you can into XRP and understand that if it changes the financial system, you're going to do really well. Exactly. That's right there. That is great, Dr. Eason. 10,000 XRP puts you in the top 10% of XRP holders. You don't really have to say much more than that, right? When is the XRP ETF? XRP ETF likely, I would think, in the next 2 to 3 years. I don't think it's around the corner or anything like that. But I think we're going to see institutions start filing for it. But I think the SEC is going to be really slow on it, especially if Gary Gensler is still there. If we have a new SEC, anything can happen. But Gary Gensler is really going to try to slow things down. 100,000 flare is a good idea. I agree. Hopefully one day in the future I can get to 1 million flare. I would love to have 1 million flare. Because I do think flare will be at $1. XRP or ICP, not even a question. XRP. I'll take XRP over any cryptocurrency. It's not even close. 472 watching, 466 likes. Not bad, man. No, I think it's fantastic. You guys are blowing it out of the water. What month SEC settlement? I don't know. We got to see when this litigation picks back up. Attorney Fred Rispoli put out a very interesting tweet where he was essentially saying, why hasn't more happened in this case? He was expecting more filings to be happening right now. They haven't been. Are they playing nice, or is essentially the SEC saying, we have bigger fish to fry now that we took on Coinbase, and now that we have to focus on these ETFs. We're going to have to wait and see. But guys, I don't think the SEC is going to win anything in this case, right? I think their chances of winning anything is over. Now they're just in damage control mode. I think they need to settle, right? How can the SEC possibly go forward and keep losing, right? It just looks terrible. They're getting absolutely destroyed in the courts. It's not a good look. They're going to have to settle at some point. Maybe they go all the way and just keep losing, right? But that just doesn't seem like that makes sense to me. What we saw with the Bitcoin ETF is that eventually they licked their chops and just approved the Bitcoin ETF. I think eventually they lick their chops and settle with Ripple. Or maybe Ripple just won't settle with it. Maybe Ripple's just saying, we're going to drag you through the mud and like make you look like an idiot. Maybe that's the reason it hasn't settled. But if you talk to a lot of the smart lawyers in the beginning, they were saying they thought this case would settle. Almost everyone thought this case would settle, right? And for whatever reason, it hasn't. So, been on your channel for 18 months now. Thank you so much, Robert, man. That is so sick. I really love when I have the long-term people jumping in, because you know, it's just so cool to have you guys kind of along for this entire journey. Yeah, no problem, Robert. Thank you for coming, man. All of this content, right, is really for you guys. You guys really control this channel to a certain degree, right? You tell me what you want to see. You tell me what you like. You tell me what you don't like. You guys come to the stream. So, right, this is all for you. And thank you guys so much for like being here through the entire thing. You're 52, Robert. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you have such an open mind to really embrace such a new emerging industry, and an industry that a lot of people have a hard time grasping, right? Especially people who don't have good tech backgrounds, right? Especially people who aren't subject to technology at a young age. So more props to you, man. More props to you. I have to be careful, right? Because when I call anyone older, people are like, oh, Mickle's calling people old again. So no old comment. No old comment. I'm 52 too. I'm 52 too. My wife doesn't understand crypto. I told her saving future. Yeah, guys, it's a hard thing to explain. Trust me, my girlfriend doesn't understand crypto at all, right? I start talking to her, you know that face where they're just not listening. I'm just like, all right, babe, let me just make you some more money. Well, they don't have to, right, though? You can't talk someone's ear off about it. That's why I started this. That's the real reason I started this channel, right? Because my friends are so funny. My friends were like, you have to stop talking about crypto. Like, we don't want to hear it. And I was like, all right, well, I have all this stuff that I need to tell someone. I was like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Messi Leo, are you actually 14? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe it. If you are 14, you're one of the smartest 14-year-olds I've talked to. 60. Wife calls crypto nonsense. That's so funny, Dr. Eason. They'll get it eventually, right? They'll get it once they see, like, they'll get it once they see it making money. Then they'll pretend to get it. Then maybe they won't get it. They'll pretend to get it. That's how girls work. XRP 61 cents. STM surge. Thank you for the update. Keep those coming. You're always dropping updates in the chat, so thank you for that. Thank you for that. Let me see. Guys, it's so wild that XRP. I do not see XRP at 61. Oh, 60. It might just be my app. We'll see. $5 TJ. Let's celebrate their third super. Thank you so much, TJ, man. It really does mean so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. You kill it. What time is it in Florida? It's 5:55. That's so funny. Yeah, I think I'm always going to be investing. I'm never going to stop investing no matter what anyone says, so she'll just have to deal with it. Investing is how you make money, right? Like, a lot of people want to start their own business. A lot of people want to start their own idea. But why would you even bother if you could just find someone else with a brilliant idea and invest in that idea, take none of the risk, and get all the reward? That's what I always think about it as, right? Investing is like you should look at every investment you make like you created that thing. Like if you invest in XRP, you should think of it as I created XRP and this is my way of like really like helping the entire thing prosper, right? When you invest in a business, you should look at yourself as an owner of that business. That's how it works. Matt A, thank you so much, man. Thank you guys. It really does mean a lot. So thank you so much, Matt A. You guys are absolutely killing it. That is so funny, Nori. Oh my God. OG listener here since your mom was yelling at you from the background to be quiet. Thank you so much. No, thank you, man. Thank you for coming. You guys are absolutely awesome. It's so sick too, like, right? Like when I was first making these videos, right? I mean, it was a little bit before the entire blow up with FTX and all that, but like just how far this industry has come over the time of me making these videos, you know, like, I mean, this entire thing is changing so rapidly in such a good way. So it's just so nice to see, you know, when you follow something so closely like this industry, right? And you go through so much like shit, you know, with like FTX and Terra Luna, right? It's just so nice to see like things turn around and things start moving to the upside again and just seeing positive developments again. Bitcoin starting to move to 47. That would be sick. I want to see Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin just broke out big, actually. Wow. This is wild. Yeah, no, Bitcoin's breaking out big. Yeah, guys, this could get insane. Daniel Ranger, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thoughts on XRP, where it needs to get to for the next milestone? Yeah, guys, for me, it's pretty straightforward. And this chart is all over Twitter, just that massive symmetrical triangle XRP is in. For me, right, XRP needs to get to... Sorry, I'm looking at a chart right now. It's just hard to see on my phone. To me, it looks like between 70 and 80 cents. If we could start getting parabolic into the 70 to 80 cents range and really get up to $1 quickly, then there's no stopping it, right? It's just we need to get that momentum going before it gets shot back down. So what the exact price is, people are going to pretend there's an exact price we need to get to. There's really not. It's once we get momentum and we can start ripping through, moving up 5 cents to 10 cents at a time, that's how you'll know it's time for XRP to go on its exponential move, right? But there's no magic price. As much as it makes sense and as much as people want there to be a magic price we need to hit, there's really not. It's like eventually when XRP moves, it just starts moving. It starts ripping higher and higher and higher, 10 cents to $1 at a time. We're going to get there. It's just that I don't think there's necessarily a single price that's going to trigger that. Why so many haters? That's actually easy. There's so many haters because everyone just is financially incentivized to pump their own bag, right? All the Bitcoin maxis see XRP as one of the only real threats out there. So what are they going to do? They're going to FUD it. They're going to pretend like it's not important. They're going to pretend like it has all these issues because they know it's the only cryptocurrency out there that can actually replace it with the tech. It's the only cryptocurrency out there that's actually being used by institutions, right? It's a massive threat to Bitcoin, and that's why they FUD it. John, you nailed it, John. Because it will replace, exactly. They know it can. Whether or not it will, who knows, but they know it potentially can. DJ, what's up, man? You've always been in these, so thank you so much, DJ. Love seeing you show up. Matthew 40, tribalism. Yeah, but it's different with XRP. They take it to the next level because they see it as a legitimate threat. All the other ones they don't see as a threat. They see XRP as a threat, and that's why they take it to the next level. Investment bias, exactly. But it's a little more than investment bias because they just know, right, that like a lot of the other things out there don't pose a threat, right? Like you're not going to go FUD something if it's not significant to you, if it's not important, if it's not a threat. But once it becomes a threat, that's when you start FUDing it. So they see XRP as a threat. Yeah, guys, the market looks absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Let's see what else we got here. I want to see Bitcoin break 50K. To me, that would be a very good number for Bitcoin to break. Cheers from Prince Matthew A. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. It really does mean so much. I love making the content. I love making it for you guys. Hopefully one day we'll do this full time, and you know, I can do morning updates, night updates, get a stream going all day. We could do live trading. We could do investing live. I can break down certain companies for you guys. We can jump into new projects on the XRP ledger and just make it like an all-day show. Hopefully one day we get there. That's the dream, but it's only because of you guys. So I seriously, I appreciate it so much when you guys thank me. You say thank you for all I do. I really do love seeing it, but guys, make sure to thank yourself as well, right? It's because of you guys all this is possible. Moon Yeti, yes, it is approved. And it's not fake this time. It's not fake this time. XRP is still tied to Bitcoin when break free. So I think that's something that a lot of the XRP influencers have gotten wrong, to be honest with you. I don't know if XRP is ever going to completely break free, because at the end of the day, and I make this point all the time, it's just humans trading different assets. Why do Apple and Amazon generally trade in the same direction? Because humans look at Amazon and Apple as tech companies, so they trade in a similar way in the market. The same thing is going to happen with Bitcoin and XRP. Humans are going to be trading cryptocurrencies and be bullish or bearish on crypto, and they're going to move in the general direction. Now, does that mean if something massive happens for XRP, it won't outperform Bitcoin? Of course not. It's going to have its own independent catalyst, but I don't think it's ever going to be completely independent or completely decoupled. I think when there's no news going on, XRP and Bitcoin are likely going to move together. And as soon as XRP gets a catalyst, it will explode way higher than Bitcoin. But they're always going to be in the same sector, and it's always going to be humans with relatively low intelligence trading these things and causing them to move together. So humans like to correlate different things. They like to put things in different industries and different ETFs that trade together. That's just how things work. I don't think they'll ever permanently decouple from one another, but that doesn't mean XRP can't massively outperform Bitcoin. It just means if there's no news, they're likely going to trade in the same direction. Oh my God, Nicholas, that's absolutely hilarious. I'm gonna read this out loud. Sorry, just got here, Mick. I'm hiding the bathroom at work. That is so funny. I have been there, Nicholas. I have been there. That is hilarious. IOTA 12%. Nice. I don't know much about IOTA. I should know more about it. You know, this industry's gotten so big, it's hard to track everything. For me, I just normally stick with XRP because I'm the most confident. Big fan. No, I don't worry about Solana jumping over XRP at all. I know XRP will claim that spot back. I'm extremely confident of it. And look, Solana is very different than XRP. It's never going to be used for the same use case. XRP has such a unique use case. If I was an Ethereum maxi, I would be a lot more worried about Solana. A lot more worried about Solana if I was an Ethereum maxi. As an XRP holder, I'm really not that worried about Solana. Honestly, I think Solana is probably pretty good for the industry. Can I do a video on Caspa? I wish. It's just people won't watch it, right? It's kind of... There's going to be other content creators who make better Casper content than me. Maybe I'll do some research on it and give you my opinion on it on a live stream, right? But, like, you know, I don't want to, like... You know, I'm not going to ever pretend to be an expert on something I'm not, right? And I'm just not an expert on Casper. If I ever become one, I'll probably make a video. Chainlink, I do like Chainlink. I do like Chainlink a lot. It's actually one of the first cryptocurrencies ever bought, funny enough. I'm actually up massively on Chainlink. It's just so random. What will happen to XRP when CBDCs kick in will be insane. I agree. I think CBDCs are going to be huge for XRP because essentially it's going to link all the value, right? Is every single country going to use XRP to link to different CBDCs? No, but they're all going to need a neutral piece of value, right, between all the different CBDCs and payment systems. And XRP is just being positioned to be that thing. No, Chainlink's not competition to XRP. The only thing competition to XRP is like XLM, right? As I see it, they're trying to do kind of the same thing. Now, I think XLM and XRP are competition like Bing and Google are competition. Is Bing competition to Google? Not really. Like, it's there. Is it actually doing anything to disrupt Google? Not really. So I'm not too worried about it. Hit the like button. Silver Dave, thank you so much, man. Yeah, guys, make sure to hit the like button. And just so you guys know, you guys have been blowing it out of the water. I'm not saying that because no one's liking the stream. You guys have been absolutely killing it and blowing up this stream. Record-breaking stream, more people than we've ever had on the stream. But the more you guys like it, the more we get new people in here, get more people exposed. So that's why I say it. Thoughts on Quant? I actually like Quant a lot. I'll go out on a limb and say Quant's one of my favorites. And you know why, Paul? Just to keep it simple, it's doing something different. Like, if you have a project that's doing something different, something unique, something that no one else is doing, then I get very excited. Quant is doing an overledger that I haven't seen anyone else do. That's why I get excited. XRP is focusing on a part of the industry that no one else is really focusing on it. That's why I get excited. I get less excited about things like HBAR, where it's like, what are they really focusing on, right? I own HBAR, right? And I like HBAR a lot. But what's it really focusing on, right? It's a great smart contracts platform, no doubt about it. But there's a lot out there. There's no focus there. So, huge fan of HBAR. I hold HBAR. But I like when there's something substantial that I can point to and say, that's what this is being used for. I'll look into it, Faint. Let me get better educated on it, and I can really jump into it. Is Bitcoin 47K, Bass? That's huge. I want to see 50, but 47 is sick. Let me check. I'm getting alerts that Bitcoin broke 47. These streams are going to be so sick, too, once these cryptocurrencies are really ripping, too. It's going to be so fun, right? We're going to be people in, like, late ones, jumping on at random times. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. So excited. 47.11. Wow. Guys, this is wild. I mean, I don't see how this entire market isn't on the verge of just absolutely mooning, right? Like, how could it not be? We went through a 2-year bear market. We have institutions coming in a massive way. We have BlackRock pumping our bags, Fidelity pumping our bags, Cathie Wood pumping our bags. Guys, this is insane. Like, just to think 1 year ago, think of where this industry was and then think about where it is now. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. Thank you so much, Jody. Thank you, man. I just try to keep it real. And sorry if you're a woman also, by the way. If I get anyone's, like, it's so hard sometimes with just a name and a profile picture, so I'm so sorry if I messed that up on anyone. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I just try to keep it real, right? The thing about me is I never pretend to be an expert. I just tell you guys what I see. I give you my opinions, and you can agree with them or disagree with them. I just want to throw them out there. So I just want to throw out my opinions and help you guys form opinions based on the things I'm seeing. So thank you. It makes me feel so good when people drop those comments, just because, you know, I put a lot of work into this. So when people come out and appreciate the content, it really does mean a lot. XRP rose, huh? Yeah, I think we're on the Quant's overledger is fire. Look, it's just a great idea. It's one of those things that's just needed. It's the same thing with Flare, right? What Flare is doing is just needed. It's just a smart idea. Whether or not it's successful, even forget about that, right? Just drop whether or not it's successful. I want to see great ideas. I want to see unique ideas. I want to see things being done that haven't been done before, right? That's what gets me excited. That's what I want to see. See, that's what I love about you guys. It's like, I do these streams and you guys ask me about these tokens and you just bring legit projects, right? It's not a bunch of scams. You guys aren't pumping meme tokens down my throat. You're asking about sick projects. That's why I'm so happy that, like, this is what my community turned into. Like, it would have sucked so bad if I was just doing these streams and I was just getting a whole bunch of nonsense in the chat, but you guys are, like, just bringing, like, legit projects, so it's dope. Like, it makes it fun to talk about all this stuff. Yes, I love DAG. DAG is a great one, right? I would guarantee you that most of your guys' portfolios look exactly like mine. Like, just judging by how this conversation goes, right? I can just tell, right? Once in a while, there's one that I don't have enough information on, but it's just because I can't be an expert at everything, unfortunately. XDC, yep, XDC is one. XDC is one. ICP, I owe more information to. Let's put ICP and Casper at one that I owe more information. I owe more due diligence. I should know more about them. I don't. That's on me. Any news on Stronghold? Nothing on Stronghold. Wow. Hold on, that's awesome. I think it's pronounced Jesse, but there's an A there, Jassie. I'm going to read this out loud. This is great. This is the kinds of things, guys, that if you drop in the chat, like, are so helpful, because I can't see these things right now. He said, guys, Elon Musk is on Cathie Wood's X Space, and she put him in a difficult situation, saying she hopes he will integrate Bitcoin on X. He said it is more speculative, but not sure for that transaction. That is so funny. Obviously, right? Obviously, Bitcoin's not going to be used on X. Like, imagine if it wouldn't even work. The network would probably crash. It would be so congested. You would have $500 fees. Like, it would just never work. So it's so funny to me that people can't get their head around this, right? Like, here's the thing. I'm an XRP bull. I love XRP. Do I think it makes sense for XRP to be used within Twitter? No, I don't. Do I think it makes sense for XRP to link Twitter and Uber? For XRP to link Uber and Bank of America? Yes. Do I think it makes sense for Bank of America to use XRP within their system? No, they have their own system. They don't need an interoperability token, right? So it's just so funny to me that people have such a hard time getting this through their head for Bitcoin, because I'm a massive XRP maxi. I'm massively bullish on XRP, but I don't make up these unrealistic expectations that XRP is going to be used within a centralized system. You do not need a cryptocurrency within a centralized system. It doesn't make sense, right? You need XRP to connect to different centralized systems and create interoperability between them. So I love that Elon called out Cathie Wood on that, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, it's time for people to grow up and actually start talking about this industry in ways that make sense, right? Enough of this talk like Bitcoin's going to rule the world, X is going to run on Bitcoin, right? These things are just, they don't make sense. They don't even work. Like, it would never work. So that stuff is just so old to me. I love Flare. I love Flare too. I think Hugo is doing an outstanding job. I think he messed up a little bit on the timing of Flare. I think he messed up a little bit on the communication around the airdrop. But when it comes down to what it's actually doing, that's when I get excited. Divorced a wife to call her ex. It's a sign. Oh my god. Oh, you guys are so funny. All right, let's see. NM. If Cathie Woods can convince pensions to invest, and she's trying, in the Bitcoin ETF, the government will likely become much more serious. That's too big to mess with. Many votes to lose. Yeah, that's an interesting take. Ultimately, guys, I think ETFs, pensions, endowments, banks are going to have to invest in cryptos just because they're such good performing assets, right? Like, look at what the top tier cryptos have done over time. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, hundreds of thousands of %, right? If this trend continues, they're just not going to be able to justify not investing into these asset classes. So oh, that is a great question. CMDR, killing it. What a great question. And it totally puts me on blast too, which is one of the reasons I like it, right? Because like, I answer this and I get shit on. So let me read this out loud. Mickle, apart from Gary the Gimp, what is your most disliked crypto personality? Oh man, that is a good one. My most disliked crypto personality. Let me think for 2 seconds on that one. That's a great question. That is a great question. It's honestly getting me a little too excited. My most disliked big crypto personality. You an influencer or just anyone? Michael Saylor. Yep, that's it. That's it. You nailed it. I love how you asked the question and then got it for me. Like, it is Michael. So you were so right. You were so right. I would put him in there, and then I would also maybe add maybe like a Rand Nooner. He's gotten better recently, but there are a couple. But I love how you asked me the question and then actually answered with the person I would have said, which was Michael Saylor. Might be Matt Kaiser too. Might be Max Kaiser. Might be Max Kaiser. Saylor or Max Kaiser. You're on it, man. You said it as I said it. CMDR. We are absolutely on the same wavelength right here. That is so funny. Richard Hart. Oh, Laura Shin, Ed. That is good. Laura Shin for sure. She is one of the creepiest looking people on earth. Lubin is in there. Lubin, Laura Shin, Max Kaiser. Who was the other one we said? Michael Saylor. You know what's funny? When I only had like 5,000 followers or 3,000 followers on X, Michael Saylor already had me blocked. What a weirdo. Like, dude, what are you doing in your free time to just be blocking random people on X who have XRP in their name? Like, what a freak. Gasparino's good. Pompliano. I don't hate Pompliano. I think Pompliano is a liar. I think Pompliano holds a lot of XRP and doesn't want to tell anyone about it, to be honest. Everyone's asking me, so I'll just show you guys. Everyone's asking about pickleball in the background. I hope you can see that. It's tennis. It's tennis. It's everyone playing tennis. Oh, the Asian market's opening will be interesting for XRP. Where am I? I'm at my grandpa's place in Fort Lauderdale. Me and my girlfriend are visiting him. Gonna hang out with him for a couple days, so we had to get away to the warm for a little bit, hang out, and we decided to make it a nice cheap vacation, go hang out with Gramps. Golf and tennis, exactly. Yeah, and it's great to see him too, because I normally only get to see him once or twice a year, so I wanted to surprise him a little bit, come hang out. So he's loving it. And I just get to chill, do live streams all week, make some videos, right? It'd be all over Twitter, so it should be a nice, relaxing week, but yeah, it's awesome. Thank you guys, all of you guys. Thank you. Oh, Bitcoin 47.5. Let me pull that up. And just so you guys know what I'm doing, because I can't pull up the charts on the phone I'm live streaming from, so I have another phone right here, which is my work phone that I'm literally using to look up the prices. Oh, it's so funny. Never in a million years did I expect me to be doing this. Oh, I love it so much, though. So much. You guys make it so great. XRP 6125. Yes, sir. Bitcoin 47.6. Oh. Guys, do you remember everyone a couple months ago who was bearish and saying like we were going down to 5,000 on Bitcoin and XRP was going to 20 cents? Remember all these people who were like totally pushing this narrative that like the bull market wasn't here, it was a bear market, we were going to crash back down? Like, what were these people looking at, guys? Like, where did they get this information from? This market is absolutely ready to rip. I could not be more bullish on this thing. I don't understand where these people were getting this from. And I was constantly pushing back on them. If we can get Rector in this space right now, if we could get Zach Rector in this space, we could have a nice little debate. I'm sure he's still a bear. And just so everyone knows, I love Zach Rector, right? I think he's a good guy, so nothing against him. We just have different takes on the market, and we like to beef back and forth. But I would love to go live with him and get a little debate going. Because, guys, how could you be bearish watching Bitcoin go from 13,000 to 47,000? How could you be bearish watching XRP go from 30 cents to 60 cents, right? How could you be bearish with the S&P 500 at all-time highs? Boom, XRP. If XRP was 80 cents in the next 24 hours, that would be sick. Gareth Soloway, what a clown, was saying Bitcoin to 9,000 and then maybe 3,000. Guys, the traders are always so wrong. I don't get it. Here's what they do. The traders always take advantage of people coming into crypto and are new and who don't know about their prior history and don't know about all their missed calls. That's what the traders do. I wish I could be on the live stage. Can't though. I like going live on Twitter. I like the live chats, but the problem is like I can only get a certain amount of people up at once, and it's just so nice here because I can talk to all of you at once, and it's just like people who only want to talk to me. Not that I don't want to talk with other people, but it's just super cool to be able to talk with all of you directly, right? First, in a Twitter space, I can't call everyone up. Some people, right, will talk for hours on end and never finish their point. Some people go off on tangents about things like, you know, that like I don't really want to talk about in the space. Like maybe they think it's important, but like I don't want to talk about it just because it's not really relevant to crypto. So like it's just easier for me to address all your guys' questions here and really talk with you all in one place. So that's why I prefer this right now, but I do also like the X Spaces. Oh, that's so funny, Leonardo. Hey, Mickle, I still remember the joke on Twitter about you saying Sack Rector was getting paid by Ripple. That was hilarious. You know what's funny, too? Like, he totally took it like a champ. He totally took it like a champ. Like, he was not saying anything to me on the back end, but he was actually losing followers because of that, which I did feel a little bad about, right? But he totally thought it was funny. That's a great thing about Zach, right? Like, regardless of some of the stuff he's done with, like, the buyback and stuff like that, which I don't know why he really does. Like, I think it's pointless. I think it's bad for his reputation, right? He always has a great sense of humor. He never gets all emotional, right? He takes criticism really well, so I will give that to Zach. I don't agree with everything he says. I disagree with a lot of the things he says based on his investment perspective and based on some of the things that he gets behind. But, right, that's, for all I know, I could be wrong, right? Maybe the buyback happens and gold rips and we're in a massive bear market. Who knows, right? So far, he's been wrong, but Zach always takes it on the chin, and he handles it like a champ, in my opinion. So I will give him that for sure. Elon is waiting for you. Imagine Elon's like, I can't believe Mickle hasn't showed up yet. I was waiting for him to talk about XRP. Yeah, Leonardo, I love Zach too, man. I love everyone in this community, right? A lot of people in this community take things a little too seriously. They get a little too wound up with one another. I'm never throwing shade at anyone. I'll throw shade at scams, but that's about it. Brother Mickle, been waiting since 2022. Electric Jesus, LOL. That's so funny. I wonder how Jed McCaleb goes when XRP hits 589. Guys, Jed McCaleb's, you really do wonder like why he just didn't keep some XRP. Any word about the Ripple court case? Mike Hall, I'll give you a very, very quick lowdown on the Ripple case, right? Very quick, just run through. Essentially, right now, the SEC and Ripple are talking about how much Ripple owes the SEC. Why? Because Ripple sold securities to institutions. How much? $700 million of XRP was sold to institutions. The SEC says, okay, because you sold $700 million of XRP to institutions, you owe us $700 million. What Ripple is saying is, no. Why are they saying no? Because they sold all that XRP outside the United States, where the SEC doesn't have jurisdiction. So the SEC is saying, you can't sell XRP to institutions. Judge Torres said that's a security. And Ripple says, okay, fine, but only in the United States. So that's the new court case. Does it matter? Absolutely not, because XRP itself will never be a security. It's just when Ripple sells to institutions, that sale could be a security. It could also not be. That's what they're fighting about now. Most likely, the SEC is going to lose big, just like they have lost big on almost every single issue in this case. They've just been absolutely demolished. It's been embarrassing for the SEC. Trader Sack, thank you, man. Thank you. I would be happy to shake your hand. I'd be happy to shake all of your hands, guys. Like, it's so cool that we've been able to kind of discover this industry, right, and navigate this industry together. It's been absolutely awesome. No problem, Mike. There's more nuance to it, but in a very, very, very just easy way, that's essentially what's going on. There's always more nuance too, though. Like, I'm sure even if Jeremy Hogan made a 10-minute video, he would say, okay, there's more nuance to it. It always goes deeper. Let's take a look what's going on in the markets. Let's take a look at what's going on in the markets. Bitcoin 47.4. Wow. It's so crazy. Has there been, this is probably the craziest 24 hours in crypto we have seen in a while, to go from waiting for a Bitcoin ETF to getting a fake one to Bitcoin literally up, drop, up, drop, up, drop, up, drop, real up moon. What is going on? Total market cap 1.8 trillion. And guys, just coming out of a bear market, we're going to hit a $10 trillion market cap in the next bull run. And people are still going to pretend like this industry doesn't have staying power. Like, it blows my mind. That's what makes me more bullish than anything, guys. Just seeing how many people are still bearish. Seeing how many people are still bearish makes me exponentially more bullish, right? Seeing how many people still don't get it, still can't wrap their head around what this industry is, makes me so freaking bullish on the future. Like, so freaking bullish, guys. The more people you see on a daily basis who just don't get it, the more bullish you should get, because eventually they will. And unfortunately, they are going to need to see prices go up for them to get it. Yeah, you're gonna see everyone saying how obvious XRP is when it's $10. People are gonna say, "Oh, well now I feel comfortable investing in it. Now that's $10 to $15. Now it's obvious," and you're just gonna sit there and laugh, right? Like, 30K XRP good? I think that's fantastic, but everyone has their own perspective, guys. There are people who follow me who have 10x as much XRP as I do. There are people I know in this community who have 100x more XRP than I do. So it's calculate what you think XRP can get to and see if that's enough, right? Everyone has a different goal. Everyone has a different perspective. And I wish I could just tell you guys, right? Like, this is how much you need. You need X, Y, and Z will hit this price. I just can't do that, right? And the one thing I always want to do is not pretend to be someone I'm not. I'm not going to pretend to be a fortune teller for you guys, right? I'm not going to pretend I know these answers that I don't. I'm just going to tell you guys the truth. And I think that's why most of you guys come here, because I'm not going to give you guys false hope. I'm not going to give you hopium, and I'm just going to tell you how it is. You're right, Antoine. Bearish. Crypto is a steep learning curve, but hopefully the companies who are actually creating the interfaces for crypto do a better and better job in the future, and it gets easier and easier. You never had... That's the best answer I've seen. You never have enough XRP. Dude, I could not feel that more. Comment of one of the comments of the day. I would say comment of the day, but we've had so many outstanding ones. Ed Hudson, Kathy Wood asking Elon to use Bitcoin and X makes it clear that some smart folks still don't get it. No, Ed, you're nailing it. Like, that's the funny thing. It's like, you have these pundits, right? Like Kathy Woods, who I'm a big fan of Kathy Woods. I'll admit that right now. I like her a lot. I think she does a really good job in some industries. But Ed, like, people like me and you understand how insane that is to even say, right? It's wild to think that X would be using Bitcoin. It's just stupid, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It will never work. It will cause the network to instantly be congested. It would never stand a chance. And Elon's literally sitting there saying, yeah, that's not going to work, because he just thinks it's dumb, right? He has a brain. So I think that's the thing people forget, right? Like, I think a lot of people in this chat don't understand how smart they really are when it comes to this stuff. Like, you guys are miles and miles ahead of even someone like Kathy Woods, who's a very smart person. And it's not discrediting her. I'm just trying to give you guys more credit and make you guys more sure when you have your own ideas that, hey, you know what you're talking about, right? Just because you don't have the fancy licenses, you don't have the fancy accreditations, you don't have the millions of followers, right? It doesn't mean you can't be just as smart as these people. Dropping a new energy drink, X app. I like the lies more than the edits. I like the lies more too, but the edits are better for explaining things in long format and really getting into certain topics and covering news in a concise way. The problem with live is, like, I have to, like, think a lot and, like, figure out how I think about certain things on the spot, and I can't really explain things as well. I can't really show proof of stuff. I can't show evidence, right? So they're both good, I think, for their own, like, independent thing. This is by far the longest stream so far. It's so funny. Dude, like, I just, like, you guys are just putting out the best vibes. Like, I just don't want to get off. I keep on thinking, I was like, I probably should get off eventually, but you guys are just bringing in the best vibes right now. It's like, I just don't want to. Like, that's what's so great about these streams. Like, I don't feel like I'm coming out here like, oh, I have to go do a live stream. Like, I have to go do work. No, I'm like, I want to freaking get a live stream going because the market's pumping, Bitcoin's ripping, and like, I want to go talk about it with my followers. Like, you guys are dope. Pelosi and Satoshi, like, talk about a name right there. Can we just all clap for that name, Pelosi's and Satoshi's? Any opinion on why Link 2 is sold out of Ripple? I was able to get 62 of them at 40, and now they won't sell to non-accredited. Let me make it very simple for you. Link 2 is selling a lot of Ripple stock, and they sell out very quickly because a lot of people want that Ripple stock. Why is Link 2 always sold out? Because it's in high demand, guys. A lot of people want to invest in a Ripple. Why they are changing it to accredited investors only is probably so that it doesn't sell out as fast. They're probably liquidating the shares too quickly, and they just want to slow it down a little bit. It's just bullish, right? It shows that a lot of smart people see what you see. Yeah, no, the casual is nice. The casual is definitely nice. They're both good, right? They both have their use cases. Honestly, if I could just only do live, I would, right? If I could only do live every day, just do a live stream in the morning, live stream at night, that's what I would do, right? It's just that, like, hey, unfortunately, I have some stupid thing I have to do every day where I have to work a 9 to 5, right? If I could just get that kicked out of my life, we'd be doing really good. Pelosi, yeah, you are smart, man. You are smart. You guys are all super smart. Like, I was saying this earlier. I don't want to, like, jump on the same things again, but, like, it's so nice how, like, high the intelligence is on these live streams. Like, you guys are asking me about, like, top tier coins. You're making great points. You're asking me great questions. And that's what I love about this, right? All eyes on Bitcoin, big decoy. I sort of agree with that. I think Bitcoin's real, but I also think it kind of is used as a decoy in this market. Let me see what XRP is up to. 61.21. Bitcoin seems to come down a little bit, but I think the market's just going to be volatile for a little bit. Where's Flare going? I think Flare's got a lot of big things in the future. But Flare's far behind, right? Not far behind in a bad way, just far behind as in, like, they're new, right? XRP's got 13 years on the market. Bitcoin's got 15 years on the market. So, like, these are much, 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 much more mature assets. And despite the fact that I think Flare has amazing promise, let's not pretend like it's been around for 5 years. Let's not pretend like it's been around for 10 years. Mick, who's winning? There are so many tennis matches going on right now. Here, let me just show you guys again real quick. Like that. All those lights are probably like 10 different courts. And there's more all the way over here, too. Like, this entire place is just one massive tennis community. It's so funny. And the best part is like all these guys are like between 50 and 80. And they're just all out there just tennis champions. Has Uphold announced the winners yet? For the 100,000 XRP giveaway, they have not done the 100,000 XRP giveaway, no. That one is still in contention, I think. I will double check, though. I will double check. So, yes, I'm fairly certain the 100,000 XRP giveaway has not been won yet. But there has been winners for the 20,000, the 50,000, and I believe there was another one in between there. I think they're just going to keep them going, which I love. I think it's a great idea for Uphold, right? Like, give people an incentive to come to the platform. Like, XRP giveaways are sick. Like, who wouldn't want one? If I'm going to be buying XRP anyway, why not be entered into a chance to win 100,000, right? So that's sick. I got the Uphold Army NFT. Yep. Okay, ePro38 is saying that the Uphold 100K XRP giveaway ended 12/31 and that it would be the last one. I don't have confirmation on that. That could be true. I think based on how Ebro's saying it, he seems like he knows what he's saying. So it might be over. Someone might have won it. Pete, what robot company do I work for? I would love to say. It's just that for certain reasons I can't, unfortunately. Hopefully in the future I'll just be able to tell you guys everything, right? Be super transparent. It's just like right now it's a little bit of an in-between stage, just for privacy reasons. Thoughts on Flare? Today staking was open on Bifrost. Yeah, you are right, Mikey D. It is. You are right. I still don't know if I'm just going to delegate or I'm going to stake and delegate. Right now I'm thinking I'm just going to delegate. Right now I'm thinking I'm just going to delegate and not stake. But if I see a reason to stake, maybe I'll go forward and do that. But right now I'm thinking just delegate or just delegate and not stake. But it is an interesting proposition that you can do both now. Also, guys, probably going to do like 15 more minutes. We've been going for almost 2 hours now. So if you have any last minute questions, drop them in the chat. We'll make sure to get those answered. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to like the stream. This has been absolutely legendary. Record-breaking stream. ETFs approved. Crypto pumping. Drop those last couple questions in the chat. We'll get those answered. Is the XRP algorithm in the XRP? It's pretty cool. Time flies. I know time flies on the streams, guys. It's wild. I feel like I just got on this stream and it's already like 80. It says 90 minutes have gone by, so it's an hour and a half. Absolutely wild. No, guys. Thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. Oh, Michael, that's great. If I played tennis that long, I'd have a stroke. It's so funny, too. All these guys are playing tennis. I'm just casually, like, live streaming right next to them. They're probably like, who is this crackhead? No STM search. I don't trade, so I really don't do any trading. For me, it's like I just long-term invest, right? I don't want to deal with the taxes of trading. I don't want to deal with the short-term capital gains. I don't want to deal with buying too late, selling too early, right? I just want to buy and hold, right? That's just how I invest. So there's a lot of people out there who do trade. I'm not one of them, so I probably have the worst trading advice out there. Actually, I think I might have the worst trading advice out there. Let's see. Let me check Twitter real quick and see if anything interesting is going on. Wow. Here, this is interesting, guys. This is really interesting. So we just got the vote, right, for how the SEC commissioners voted for the Bitcoin ETF. And so the two Republicans voted yes, right? Hester Peirce and Mike Ueda. And then the two Democrats voted no, Crenshaw and this other person. And Gary Gensler was the deciding vote, voting yes for the Bitcoin ETF. So what does this tell me? Guys, he has pressure on him. He is starting to feel the heat, which is really, really good. But that is some very, very interesting. Yeah, Gary Gensler voted for it. That's exactly what it is. That is insane. Guys, that means he is feeling the pressure. Absolutely feeling the pressure that he's been being put on him. Because he could have easily just voted with this party and said no. But he voted with them. Thank you, Odin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dave, no problem, man. I've had so much fun on this stream, man. It's been my pleasure. It's been my pleasure. He did do something right, but I think it was for his own benefit. I think it's because he has people like literally just coming after him, right? He has to at a certain point. He can't keep denying these things for no reason. Yeah, exactly, Paul. He did his job, right? For once, he did his job. I don't think to make people like him, I think out of fear. I think he understands that people are really catching on to the fact that he's not doing his job properly, and that if he doesn't start doing his job, he could actually face legal repercussions. So I think he's literally just trying to save face at this point. I think that's the best word for it. I think he's trying to save face. Yeah, we do need new blood at the SEC. Definitely need new blood at the SEC. It's funny, everyone's breaking down the votes now. It's very interesting looking how people have voted in this thing. Very interesting. Yeah, funny enough, I'm actually reading something right now, a statement the SEC issued for when they actually approved this thing, and they're literally just roasting Bitcoin. So what does this tell us? What's the most important thing we're alerting? Gary Gensler didn't want to approve this, but he was essentially forced to because he literally has so much political pressure on him that he is now being forced to do things he doesn't want to do, which is huge, right? That this is what's going to cause him to settle the Ripple SEC case, right? The fact that he has so much pressure on him, he doesn't have any choice other than to not settle the case because he's looking like a fool at this point by everyone in his party. Election year could do miracles. I agree. Election year could do miracles. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing if we just got Gary Gensler out of there? The XRP to Bitcoin ratio is actually pumping too. XRP back under 60 cents. Markets are probably going to be volatile, guys, here. I wouldn't hyper-analyze on any specific thing. I see XRP still above 60 cents. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Why isn't Jay Clayton? Because people forget so fast, guys. People just forget about things so fast. So fast. It's like Jay Clayton should be getting heat. He just doesn't. Dublin, Ireland. Eric, let me tell you a funny story. Back in high school, my nickname was Dublin. And it was just because I'm Irish and my name has two N's in it. So people used to call me Double N, Dublin for Irish. So Dublin, Ireland. Shout out to you, Eric. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What is up, everyone? Guys, what a day. What a day. I'm absolutely exhausted at this point. This stream has been so much fun. 589 in the chats. Yeah, it is scary how fast people forget things. DJ, should you buy Flare? I can't answer that. I'm a big fan of Flare. That's all I can say there. Can I make a difference on the difference between staking and delegating? If you guys want any information on Flare, look, as much as I would love to be a Flare pro, I'm simply not. Go to Flare Community and watch their videos. Flare Community has the best Flare videos by far. Flare Community. And he will talk about Flare in a way that I can't. He does better videos than me on Flare. And I'm just admitting that because I'm not going to... If I ever understand Flare with the ability to actually talk about Flare like he will, I will make that video. But right now, I just can't. I just don't know the ins and outs of it. So that's why I haven't done it. If I become comfortable enough with those topics, I will definitely make the video. Oh, Mickey D. Does he really? Does he really? That is so funny. I literally threw out his name. I just name dropped him because I was thinking, you know what? I bet you today he made a video on the difference between staking and delegating. So there you go. I forget who asked the original question. DJ, look at Mikey D's comment right there. Flare Community is the name of the guy who you want to watch, and apparently he has a video on the difference between staking and delegating right now. Yep, that's so funny, Mike. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming. This has been absolutely awesome. Massive day for the industry. Hopefully, I'll get another live stream going at some point this week. They're going to be a little more sporadic. Might not have videos out, but guys, I think right now we just got to wait and see what happens with the market, see what happens with the prices. I mean, this has been a huge day. Let's just celebrate tonight and see what happens next. What a wild space we're in. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. And for now, Mickle out.